Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, is Kelly Clarkson really taking over Ellen's time slot? I'll give you the real deal. Plus, the reviews are in for the Friends reunion. It's all in the hot dish. Then it's another pop culture history lesson. I'll tell you why Amazon buying the legendary movie studio Mgm is such a big deal. And urban beekeeping is all the buzz. Kendall is suiting up and taking you on a tour of Skinny Jake's Fat Honey. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Lakeville. Good morning, Royalton. Good morning, Hibbing. And good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jason. Please say hello to my sidekick sister from another mister and Perkins, Employee of the Month, Kendall Martin.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh,
Perkins.
French silk pie. Hello.
Oh, I've never had their French silk pie at the Perkins.
What?
No.
That's a tragedy.
I've only been to Perkins maybe like a handful of times.
Full-on tragedy, Jason.
I'm sorry. Well, keep in mind that I didn't spend my teenage years here. I'm sure that if I had,
Yes.
I would have been hanging out there.
That's what you did.
Late at night. That's what you did.
Yep.
We had a version of Perkins in Indiana called Dino's.
Wasn't as cool. I don't know that, but I'm assuming.
I'm going to begin with a story today, and it goes something like this.
Walked right in.
Everybody thinks Kendall's so nice. Every week I get an email, and it goes something like this. Oh, you pick on her too much. You're so mean to her. You're just so mean.
Yep.
What people don't see is the dark underbelly of Kendall. And look at her. Look at her. Let's stay on the shot.
Mm-hmm.
You think, look at her. She looks nice. She looks sweet. She looks kind.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like not a sarcastic word would come out of her mouth.
Never.
Now come to me. You're wrong. No. That's the face right there of a mean person.
Very cruel.
We have cookies coming up on the show today, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they're right over there. Mm-hmm. And we have our meeting around 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And Jeff opened up the cookies, mm-hmm. and we all proceeded to eat one. And they're about that big. They're about that big. Mm-hmm. And then we're doing the meeting. Poor Ted's trying to get through the rundown of our show.
Poor Ted.
And I ate literally like a dryer sheet for breakfast this morning, so I was a little hungry.
Oh.
So I go back there to get another small cookie, and my bag is over there, and Kendall goes, "Are you just gonna put all the cookies in that bag?"
Looks like
And
it.
I was like, wow. So then I put the cookie in my mouth, and she asked me a question, I got ready to say something. She was, "Sorry, I couldn't hear you with that cookie in your mouth."
Shouldn't talk with your mouth full.
Basically calling me a fatty. I mean, that's basically what she did. Mm-hmm. 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 Again, take a shot, Leo. Steve, you think she's nice, but she's not.
I wanted a cookie too, and you were gonna put them all in your bag.
I was not. I just had two. So then, to make it worse, we see the real side of Kendall, and
Evil.
then we go through the meeting, and then Jeff comes up to me and he goes, "Your trainer just sent a direct message." Awesome. I'm sorry, I don't know what's so funny. So the trainer, #HotTrainer Austin, sends message to the show going, "How many cookies did he eat?"
I'll tell you later.
I only ate 2.
For now.
Oh my gosh.
What? I had one too. I'm probably gonna have
You're gonna
whatever
be
you don't
pale
eat.
for the rest of your life with that shade. Anyway, I had 2. Now, before we wrap up, let me just say, this is the banter, because inevitably, I've gotten this. Ted, don't worry, we'll get to the stories. I have gotten this ever since I started at Channel 9. Because that's my text message.
Is Austin calling you?
Austin goes, "Oh, 2 cookies? Okay, just 2. They're small." Anyway,
He's watching. Hi.
I've gotten this for years because I used to pick on Keith Marler over on The Buzz.
Yeah.
And daily, ask Jeff, almost daily, I would get I'd get a direct message. "You're so mean to Keith."
And to Keith,
Because I'm just a smart aleck. I don't mean it. And you pick here's the thing. Here's a poker tell on me. The people I don't like, I don't poke at. I don't talk about.
And the people you can't dish it back.
Yeah.
That they're
So-
like, oh, that hurt. You're like, oh, sorry.
Like it's very obvious here in the local market to tell who I don't like because I don't talk about them. That's shade right there. But anyway, but no, we tell the people we're like brother and sister. Like yeah.
Everybody, don't worry. Don't worry. We're basically related. Sometimes he likes to poke me. Literally,
Yeah.
like just comes up to me like before the show today.
Leo, back to me before we. She's a lot meaner than I am. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it.
Okay, Ellen.
Whatever. NBC-owned TV stations are moving forward with their daytime programming plans in a post-Ellen world. And they've announced the Kelly Clarkson show is going to move into Ellen's time slot in the fall of 2022. Some had speculated a new talk show hosted by Tiffany Haddish could replace Ellen. Helen, you guys know this. One more season, then she's done. She's hanging up the dancing shoes. The Kelly Clarkson show is produced by NBC Universal and airs in 100% of the country in syndication. I'll explain this in a second. Kelly had a really good first season, but understandably, ratings have fallen since the pandemic. TV ratings across the board have fallen. Here's what's a little complicated, and I don't want to get too inside baseball on this, but I want to be clear because you're going to see these headlines. It's not actually true that Kelly is taking all of Ellen's time slots. This market right here is a perfect example. Ellen and Kelly are syndicated shows, which means they can be on different networks in different times all across the country. Exhibit A, growing up in Chicago, the Oprah Winfrey Show was on at 9 a.m. on ABC7 growing up. I moved here, and it was on at 4 p.m. on CBS WCCO. It was weird. Here in the Minneapolis-St. Paul market, Ellen airs at 4 on WCCO. Kelly runs on KSTP Channel 5 at I think like 2. So this is what I mean. She's not getting all of Ellen's. If she's getting only Ellen's time slot if they're both on the same station.
Right.
If they're if they're on the same network. That's not necessarily the case. Look, it's still a huge win for Kelly. And out of all the talk shows around, she deserves it. She does. She's the best right now in this new crop.
And people, I mean, we like her for that too. She's just super honest and open, and it's just like she treats celebrities like they're celebrities,
Yes.
which is refreshing when most people who interview celebrities are like, hello, I'm also at your level. She's like, oh my God, Lady Gaga.
She fangirls, and she shows us her flaws.
Right.
She's not perfect. People like that. The daytime audience likes that.
Yep.
Next in the dish, the Friends reunion is now streaming on HBO Max. Please don't watch it until after our show. And some of the reviews are in. It's a mixed bag. You can expect it. No one's going to like anything these days. CNN said it delivered unapologetic nostalgia. CNET called it a mostly poignant homecoming. And Deadline said it's for hardcore fans only. Okay, well, I mean, yeah. Hello. What do you think it's going to be? People that watch, Ghost Hunters aren't going to, they're not diehard. It's for diehards.
Right. What's this Friends show?
Yeah. Who do you think they're making it for? Right. Law and Order fans?
No.
They're making it for the diehards. I can't wait. I'm tonight gonna get a rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna get the dogs, and we're gonna sit there on the couch, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's just I'm gonna cry. It means a lot more to Colin than it does to me. It's his Dallas. Dallas is my favorite. He can recite. If I call him right now, he could recite probably most of the episodes. That's how big of a Friends fan he is.
Have you read anything about like things that were unveiled during the show?
No. Almost that Schwimmer and Aniston almost dated in real life.
That was the big, to me, I was like, oh, wow, okay.
I love Schwimmer. Out of all the guys, that was the one he was the one I had a crush on.
He was so goofy and like fun.
And then Aniston was the one I had a crush on the girl's side.
Oh, I loved Chandler.
And do you have people in your life who, no matter what the life circumstance is, they go like this, oh, that's just like that episode of Friends when da-da-da-da-da-da. Colin's like that. If something happens, he's like, oh, this is just like that episode in season 3. Yeah. Next in the dish, season 5 of The Masked Singer wrapped up last night, and it came down to the piglet. I love reading these masks. Came down to the piglet, the chameleon, and the black swan. But before I share the results, roll it. Spoiler alert. Thank you. Here we go. Roll it.
Yo, the thing stopped spinning.
Brian Luttrell.
Jeremy Renner. Take it up.
Multi-platinum singer.
Was that divine?
Seriously.
My goodness. Looks like Lady Bunny. That's a reference for ya. Nick Lachey from 98 Degrees. Second place was the Black Swan, who was singer JoJo, and third place was the Chameleon, Wiz Khalifa. I'm talking about Jenny McCarthy's hair.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Look at it.
She looks like Lady Bunny. It's a RuPaul reference.
That's seriously.
It's
Seriously.
here. That's giant. You should do that with your hair one day.
How much hairspray do you think I'd need?
You would need, well, first of all, you need a lot of extensions. That ain't natural, girl. She
What you
got that
trying
at
to
Party
say?
City.
I don't have that much
she,
hair.
She picked that up at Party City and Wig World.
I was gonna say that's a wig. Wig.
Wigs are us, yeah. To quote Nene Leakes, wig. We have so much ahead. We're gonna have so much fun today. Go get some Sanka, and we'll be back right after this. More hot dish coming right out of the oven. There's nothing better than this. Mariah Carey communicating with dolphins. And I mean literally, friends. It's Mariah talking to dolphins. Then, the perfect summer dessert. Lindsay Guentzel is back to show you how to make the most amazing homemade ice cream sandwiches. And Kendall is all the buzz this morning as she suits up and becomes an urban beekeeper. That and more when we continue.
Since it's college graduation season, I set out the hashtag college in 6 words. And we asked you guys to use 6 words to describe college. This one's from @Optimist Eeyore. Oh. She says, friends for life, not seen since. This one's from @Shoot for Comments. She says, 8 canned fruit in dorm shower. Oh. That's sad.
Canned fruit?
Canned fruit.
Oh my God.
In the
dorm shower.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's like, you okay in there, John?
Why would you think anything's wrong? Well,
This one's from @Jeff Jefferson.
oh.
1. He says, math was hard.
Nice. Come on.
That's the winner right there, right?
Yeah,
That's the winner right there. That is brilliant.
Jeff Jefferson won.
Yeah.
Little hashtag on Fallon last night. Something shocking happened during the commercial break. We're arguing again here on the staff, and I want you to weigh in. Kendall, we need to put this poll up on the Jason Show Instagram, okay?
Okay.
Audience, you're not going to believe this. Cake, okay? Cake. Chocolate, vanilla. Jeff?
They know what cake is, Jason.
Okay, I would really like her removed. Tyler, can you get security for me, please? Seriously. That standee is just standing by, girl. I'm 2 seconds from
Here
replacing you.
I am on our Instagram page trying to help the people, and you
Go ahead, Leo, take the shot. Right there, see? Right there. Just put her right there. Put him right there. I don't even know who he is. Who is he, Jeff? He's a NASCAR guy, right? Anyway. Here we go.
Okay.
So we were talking about food during the break. Cake. Jeff and Kendall have a visceral reaction to cake and ice cream. They think that in no way, shape, or form does a hot cake, a warm cake, go with cold ice cream.
It's true.
No, it's not.
Ted
doesn't count. He eats dryer lint and sticks. He doesn't. Are you guys American?
It is 3-1, Jason.
No, it's not. I don't care.
I would say this to you on camera, but
Leo,
I can't. You
take
can't see me.
Now she's gone.
I'm here on the jib.
Take the shot.
I'm here.
Over there.
Over here.
It doesn't matter. So let's put up a poll.
Okay.
And everybody go to the Jason Show Instagram account.
Okay.
We're gonna put it in the stories. And then, do you eat your cake with ice cream? I mean, yes, you do. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
Am I allowed to come back yet?
No, you stay right there. Just no, you
Can I
cannot.
sit down?
No, you can't sit down.
My feet hurt.
It doesn't matter. You stay right there, young lady, for the rest of the show.
Okay, so ice cream and cake.
Yeah, put that poll up there. And we'll see who's right by the end of the hour. Next in the dish, we're getting our first look at the cast of the new season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. Among those in the cast, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, which is, by the way, what we also call Leo. And Scarlet Envy from season 11. Jiggly Caliente, according to Kendall, that's my name, from season 4. And Kylie Love from season 2. And the Holy Slay Spectacular, the new... What? Anyway, the new season will debut on Paramount Plus on June 24th. I'm not excited at all. And I'm only doing this story because my buddy Dawn McClain was supposed to meet Rosé last night from the radio show. They were performing here. Rosé was injured, but still performed. And they lied to us. They said, so Dawn didn't get to meet her. I'm not happy with them. Anyway, let's take the shot, Leo. Do you have the poll up, Kendall?
I put it up, yes. There's a right and a wrong answer.
Okay. Is it up on the Jason Show Instagram page?
It is. You may vote A, with ice cream. Oh, hello. Or B, without ice cream.
That's right. So go right now. We'll see who's right at the end of it. Who's an American and who's from like Yugoslavia or something.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Next on the dish. Could dolphins become the new lambs? Mariah Carey fans are freaking out this morning after a new viral video shows the singer performing for a dolphin. Look.
Yay! Nice one.
Do anything that makes them happy.
Okay, so here's the deal. You know how the internet is. We think this is a few years old, but it's just making, as the internet does, it's making rounds again. I don't care if it's 50 years old. There's nothing better than Mariah, who sings like she's singing to whales, talking to a porpoise.
She's a real-life mermaid lady.
It's a perfect, I mean, sincerely. And she can still hit those notes. I love her so much.
It's actually, like, incredible, too, that she can do it. I mean, when you really think about it, when you sing, you can lose a lot of that. Just like any muscle, it's a muscle. The fact that she's still like...
Yeah, and all jokes aside, you are a singer, and you have to keep it up. And if you don't, that talent can go away. Those notes, you can lose the range, right?
Right. It's just like anything you do, like sports. Or have you written something? Have you ever gone somewhere and then you have to take a bunch of notes and you're like, my hand hurts?
Absolutely.
Same thing. You just don't do it all the time. It just loosens up.
Okay, we're going to check the poll here. Let's see where we are for cake and ice cream.
There is a right answer.
There is a right answer, and it's not yes with ice cream. And, it doesn't give you the, when do you find out the results?
I don't know.
Why did I was whiny there. When do you find out the results?
Well, I think you have to be on our,
I am on our page.
Stay tuned.
Anyway,
manager.
I've done it. I want all of you to do it. Go to Jason Show TV on Instagram, click our stories, cake with ice cream or not. And there's no other answer, but yeah. Next up, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills jetted off to Lake Tahoe last night in the second episode of the incredible new season. I'm already loving the newest Housewives friend, Paris Hilton's mom, and Kyle Richards' sister, Kathy Hilton.
That fan won't plug in.
The plant, what?
The fan.
The fan won't plug in.
Will not plug.
Yeah, well, I'll get it. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I have to have a fan. The hum relaxes me. I have a very hard time going to sleep and staying asleep.
Let me see. Kathy, the fan plugs in. You just have to actually put it in the outlet. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, like, how does Kathy get by? Okay, I've got your fan set up.
I'm just gonna say, I love her. Congratulations, Bravo. Though you've totally messed up New York, that is just a dumpster fire. This, Kathy Hilton, is so good. And I was ready to be like, maybe not. She is refreshing, she's real, and I never thought I would say this. I have something in common with Kathy Hilton. I can't sleep without a fan. I need I need the hum of the fan. So when I travel, I'm like her. I take a little fan with me.
I have an app on your phone
that
do sounds like a fan.
Yes.
I use it all the time if I forget a fan.
Yes, but there is one that's an app that has a fan, but we can't use it because Colin swears he hears like people speaking in tongues woven into the sound effect.
Which app is that?
I don't know. It's let me find it. It's the travel.
Speaking in tongues.
Oh, it has a little owl, and it's called Sleep Pillow.
Oh, I don't use
Pillow.
that one.
You don't use that one? And
No.
Here it is. This is what it sounds like.
Okay, find it.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find mine.
And this was free, but I can't stand silence when I'm sleeping. I need a little bit of noise. But I will say thank you, bravo, for Kathy Hilton. This season is so good already. There were great conversations yesterday. Sutton and Garcelle. Congratulations. Bravo to bravo. Yes.
I was just trying to put you to sleep.
Oh, thank you.
This is called Box Fan by White Noise app.
Yep, I love it. Next in the dish, Disney dropped the trailer for its newest movie based on the iconic ride Jungle Cruise. Look at this.
My name is Dr. Lily Houghton. My brother and I are looking for passage upriver.
What's out there in the jungle? It's not a fun vacation.
Well, I'm not here for a vacation. Legend has it that there is a tree that possesses unparalleled healing power. It will change medicine forever.
And you need someone to help you find it. Here we go.
Sometimes it just needs a bit of a...
Nobody touches my engine but me. What did I just...
There you go.
We're gonna do this together.
Haven't you been dreaming about adventure?
She was always chasing after some far-fetched idea. There's no such thing as curses.
Everything that you see wants to kill you, and can. Do you want to turn back?
No, just getting started.
Okay. The Rock's in it. Emily Blunt's in it. It's going to drop on Disney Plus in July. Y'all know I love Disney. I herald them. Disney World, I basically live there 6 months out of the year. But I have no problem calling them out when they're wrong. Do we really need another movie based on a ride? What's next? People Mover? The Carousel of Progress? Spaceship Earth? I mean, what do we need?
I don't know. I'm into it.
Are you in? I don't know.
I'm into anything The Rock is in.
See, and I'm also the opposite. I love The Rock, but he's now in everything. Oh. He's getting ready to play Abraham Lincoln soon.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not kidding. I'm totally kidding. Fourscore. Anyway, I like Disney. Oh, what happened? Oh,
it's fixed.
This just in. So Kendall put up the wrong type of poll on our Instagram account.
It wasn't really a poll.
It wasn't really a poll. So, dear friends, I need you once again
to vote.
Go vote again. Go back to the Jason Show Instagram. Tyler, are you doing it? Go to your phone.
No, you can't sway the vote.
I don't need to sway. He's with me. Floor Director Tyler is with me. Go to the Jason Show Instagram account, click stories again, sorry, and vote. Do you eat cake with ice cream? And we received a message during the last 5 minutes from a delightful lady. She goes, I don't have Instagram, but I need to weigh in. She found it so important, she went to her computer. I love our viewers. You guys are the best in the universe. So go ahead and weigh in. We'll keep track. And at the end of the show, I will be declared the winner. But right now, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this. You're going to go vote again. Jason Show TV. Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. Well, the Memorial Day holiday is approaching. One more alarm clock, then we're here. That means summer treats are right around the corner. Here with the homemade summer classic is our good friend, food writer, and just an all-around fabulous gal, Lindsay Guentzel. Hi, Linz.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
Okay, I had no idea. I usually, because of the show, not because of me, I usually can hear food trends coming or what's hot. I didn't know that homemade ice cream sandwiches are like the hiccup in the giddy, or the thing now.
Yeah, I shared a photo of my ice cream sandwiches on Twitter last night, and I think it's like the ultimate thirst trap. I think I
Is it like a shirt? It's like a shirtless guy, right, Lynn?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why didn't I think of this when I was single? I've locked someone in. I should have been, using these homemade ice cream sandwiches when I was in my 20s and ready to mingle.
I love. Okay, so take it away. Show us how to do these right. Show us how to do it right.
Yes. Well, so I am pairing my homemade monster cookies. So this is a recipe that I developed over quarantine. I'm gluten-free. These cookies are made with just oatmeal. There's no flour in them. So if you are someone who has celiac, if you can get oatmeal from a celiac-approved facility, you can make these and not worry about them having any gluten in them. So what I really love about this cookie, besides the fact that it's delicious, is that because it's made with the oatmeal, you can really form it before it goes into the oven into the shape that you want it to be. So these are just regular good old scooped cookies. My pastry assistant, Karen, also known as my mother, came up yesterday and helped me bake. And then these are the ones that I made specifically for the ice cream sandwiches. So it's oatmeal, peanut butter, a little brown sugar, and then you're getting that crunch from the M&Ms and the chocolate chips. So you're really setting yourself up for success.
Those, you know what? Those look easy. Like even without the pastry assistant that you have, I think most folks could do those.
A pastry assistant who came in, made the cookies, and then cleaned up after herself. I mean, my goodness, it was just like the absolute best. So what's super easy about them is that it takes like 10 minutes to throw them together. What I love about using them with an ice cream sandwich is because of the oatmeal, they get that chewiness to them. So we've all had an ice cream sandwich where the cookie itself is just way too hard.
Yeah.
So you want something that is going to go in the freezer or that you can serve right away that you can just dive into. So I've got a few different pints of ice cream here. Someone on Twitter suggested that you can actually cut the pint into slices. I am very clumsy and I would like to avoid cutting myself on air. So I'm going to go the old fashioned route.
Yes.
And essentially all you need is an ice cream scoop. You want to make sure that, you give your ice cream a little bit of movement.
Yeah.
The reason that I like to buy ice cream locally is because it's made locally. So I went to a neighborhood ice cream shop. They're using the best ingredients because the ice cream is being served right away. It's not sitting in a freezer, so it's not going to get that hard texture to it. Plus, you get some really fun flavors. Like this one is chocolate gold, which is chocolate ice cream with toffee pieces and caramel. I mean, like, if you're going to do an ice cream sandwich, do it up.
Yeah, and Lindsay, I didn't even think about that until producer Jeff and I were talking. That is a great tip because you are right, and I didn't think about you being right. With the local places, and look, there's great local places no matter what city you live in, the ice cream is going to be softer. I never thought about that.
Yeah, because it's hand-packed. It's not getting packed in. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good Ben & Jerry's pint, but it takes about 10 minutes for it to melt before you can eat it.
Mm-hmm.
This, I noticed last night when I was making the sandwiches that I dropped off for you guys, when the ice cream itself starts to melt, it gets frothy. It doesn't turn into that syrupy mess that you might be used to. So I'm going to use my hands. I'm eating this. I've washed my hands. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
But you just want to get some ice cream in there, like a good old scoop. And then you just give it a gentle little, a little mold, a little push.
Kind of like, a little like a Demi Moore and Ghost. Form the ice cream.
Absolutely. I love that analogy.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm the Demi Moore of ice cream sandwiches. I will take that. So what's great is you can serve them right away. So make your cookies ahead of time, have everyone make their ice cream sandwiches, eat them right away, or wrap them up in a little parchment paper and tin foil, and you can put them in the freezer to set a little bit, and then they're good to go whenever you want them over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm showing the people right now. You wrap these for us just like that in the parchment paper, and believe me, I love you, but personally, I can't wait for the segment to be over so that I can devour the salted caramel one. I'm just saying.
Well, I am just trying to get you to love me through food. I mean, that's literally my love language.
It is working. And Lindsay, I don't know if you heard at the beginning, so we posted this on the show social account, and the guy that trains me wrote, "How many of those did he eat?" So you got me in trouble, Lindsay.
I am very sorry. But as my pastry assistant, Karen, pointed out yesterday, if you took the chocolate out of the cookie, it would be a great breakfast food.
See, moms are so smart. They're the best.
Yeah, she is.
So what's your favorite flavor? Because you gave us salted caramel and then vanilla and what's the other one, Lindsay?
This chocolate gold and then a cheesecake. So I'm with you. Salted caramel on everything. Just load it up. But I love ice cream that's got some stuff in it. So I'm really loving this one that's got the toffee pieces. So I may toy around later with adding some, little sparkles on the outside, maybe some crushed up more M&Ms or sprinkles. We'll see. But, you know, the one thing that's great about this is I can eat this right now and not feel any guilt.
Yeah.
Unlike when I do alcohol on your show and I have to wait till 5 o'clock.
Well, before we go, we're going to have you weigh in because you are a food journalist and we trust you. A fight broke out with our crew today during a commercial break. Jeff and Kendall, who are, by the way, are wrong. And Lindsay, I'm not being dramatic. They had a visceral reaction when I talked about eating delicious, warm cake with ice cream. Where do you stand?
Okay.
Where do you stand? Do you eat ice cream with cake?
I mean, yes, if it's in front of me.
Thank you.
You know, childhood, it really brings back some childhood memories, specifically the McDonald's in Prior Lake with the big old cake with Ronald on it. Get the scoop of ice cream on the side.
Okay.
Everyone in the 90s had a birthday at McDonald's,
Exactly.
right?
But you hesitated there. You're not against it, right? Because they are
not against it.
Okay. They are, because they are.
Yes, I'm not against it. I would say I'm right in the middle. I will accept it if it's in front of me, but I wouldn't drive to the store just to get it if there was a cake available.
Well, this has been Lindsay's final appearance on The Jason Show.
But Jason, you're always right. I mean, yes, and you're very handsome, and your trainer, you know what? I've seen you looking great these days.
No. If you want to see good looking, forget me. I look like a blob. Go look at him. Yeah, he looks like he was carved out of salted caramel cream ice cream. Anyway, thank you, sweetie. Tell Mom I said hi.
I will. She's watching, of course.
Hi, Mom. For more, and you can see where Lindsay gets the ice cream and all that stuff and where she makes her cookies. You can see how she makes it specifically, LindsayGuentzel.com, and follow her on Instagram as well. We're going to take a break, friends. We'll be back right after this. I'm eating this cookie in private.
You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a wizard, a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does.
Oh, doesn't it just make you happy, friends? Doesn't it? I mean, I'm not kidding. It just makes you happy. Welcome back. Kendall doing a little munchkin dance there. It's been 82 years since we saw Dorothy and Toto follow the yellow brick road in the movie classic, The Wizard of Oz. Welcome back to the show, everybody. That iconic movie was made by legendary movie studio, Hollywood studio, MGM. Yesterday, we learned that Amazon is buying MGM and all of its assets for nearly $8.5 billion. That means it's time for another Jason Show history lesson about why MGM is so important. Well, the studio is one of the big 5 studios that established Hollywood with the motto, more stars than there are in heaven. Get this. In the same year it released The Wizard of Oz, it also released another movie, well, that you've probably heard of.
Open your eyes and look at me. No, I don't think I will kiss you. Although you need kissing badly. That's what's wrong with you. You should be kissed and often, and by someone who knows how.
Well, I suppose you think you're the proper person.
I've said that to Katie Couric many times. Gone with the Wind went on to become the highest earning movie ever at the time, and it also went on to win Best Picture. And this is the thing. I mean, I love doing this, especially for the young folks out there, because you hear MGM, and now, you know, it's not really considered big, but it was the thing, man. It was huge. Musicals were a big part of that thing, big part of MGM's success. It was known for its big budget musicals starring people like Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, and the one and only Gene Kelly. They were major hits in the 30s and 40s, leading up to one of the biggest musicals in Hollywood history. That's Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and the one and only Debbie Reynolds in Singin' in the Rain from 1952. I just recently rewatched Singin' in the Rain, Kendall. We did an experiment on the radio show where we watched classic movies from AFI's list, American Film Institute's list of the 100 greatest American movies. Obviously, Singin' in the Rain is on that. and you look at Debbie Reynolds, and she's just a powerhouse. And that sequence right there not only injured her, but was done in one take. One take. Famously, yeah, it was grueling for them, grueling. In the modern era, MGM became known for two major movie franchises. First, the James Bond series, which continues today, and the Rocky series, which started in the late 70s. Yeah, more modern audiences will know about these two, and obviously they will know about the Lion, Leo the Lion, who was just replaced, by the way, with a CG politically correct lion, which, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. But yeah, they just replaced him with a, but no, all kidding aside, and I love that you, and I mean this, you were doing some research too on MGM and finding out some fun little nuggets.
Yeah, well, I loved musicals growing up. We watched all the old ones, right? And so I knew a little bit about how different stars only worked with certain films.
Studio system.
Studios, excuse me, yeah. And they had everybody back then.
Everybody.
Shirley Temple, Lucille Ball, they had Debbie Reynolds, obviously. I mean, it was crazy. Katharine Hepburn. Kind of cool, you know?
Yeah, and Louis B. Mayer, who founded it, was one of the most powerful men in Hollywood, one of the most influential people ever. And you never wanted to cross Louis B. Mayer. It's a fascinating story. There's several books on it that I recommend that you read. But it should be a new era, and I hope I hope Bezos or whoever does Amazon now, I hope they restore it to its grandeur that it once was, as just a powerhouse movie studio. I really would like to see that. Dear friends, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this. Kendall in a bee suit. What more do I need to tell you? Next.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back. Just checking our ice cream with cake poll on our show Instagram account, Jason Show TV. 73% of people say yes to ice cream with cake.
Like
nope,
7
your mic's
times.
not on. I'm sorry, your mic's not on.
You've voted like 7 or 8 times.
You really can't. You're not allowed to do that. I may be afraid of bees, but lucky for honey lovers, I am actually afraid of bees. Urban beekeeping continues to grow. It really does. One local company started with a single hive in the backyard, and now this honey is created in dozens of hives in backyards and rooftops around the city. Kendall put on her bee suit. She has one of those. To introduce us to, I love this name, Skinny Jake's Fat Honey.
Perfect. All right. I don't plan on putting these on, but I just brought them just in case, you know.
Do you see that?
Things get hairy.
Me popping up, just to let you know. So number 1, we're going on the roof. I'll be following Jacob there on our ladder. Number 2 is a bee costume, which isn't a costume. It's actually what you wear. Because number 3, we're gonna meet the bees on the roof of the food building in Northeast Minneapolis. So to be clear, it's not a bee costume, it's an actual functioning piece of equipment. Not a costume, an actual functioning piece of equipment, not to be confused with what you wore for your kindergarten dance recital, right?
Are you taking this seriously?
No. Coming! And on this, wait, do I get to wear the outfit?
Do you want to? My plan,
do I
here's
want
my plan.
to wear the outfit?
Okay, well you called it a costume, I don't know.
I did call it a costume.
It's like, this is a working person's jacket, you know, it's not...
It's a working man's jacket.
It's a little, yeah, so if you feel like you don't want to put it on, I understand, but you certainly can.
I might look shiny, but let me tell you, I ain't.
If a bee is up in your grill...
Up in my grill, yeah. Tell me the defense mechanism.
Or in your hair or something.
Don't scream?
But yeah, basically, like, don't do anything. Like, I mean, if you feel really uncomfortable, you can slowly walk away, like, just sort of remove yourself.
Yeah.
You can swat at the bee, but you're almost likely for sure to be stung.
For how many times have you been stung?
Like, last year, only a couple times.
Really?
A few years ago, I just face planted into was stung.
You face planted?
Well,
It's a long story.
It's a long story, but I was stung many times in the face. Ice is the way to go.
Ice?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are stung, ice.
Ice. So, this is so embarrassing. You are probably used to people with nice things, and I'm just like...
I would just like to let you
Old egg
know.
cartons and receipts that I'm burning.
This is actually exactly how life looks like at my house.
Oh my God. So funny.
Oh, cool.
So I
do you have to do that the whole time?
No, I just give him a little, like, it's a little bit of like, hey, here I am.
Where's the thing? Do I get to put the thing on my face?
What thing?
Just for fun?
Oh, it's here. It's over there.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna open this hive. And there's probably like 5,000 to 10,000 bees in there.
5,000 to 10,000? Shut the front door!
Well, but I mean, when we're in July and the honey flow at the height of things, there's 80,000, 90,000 bees in there.
What?
Yeah. We're just gonna take it easy. No need to get excited.
Okay, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Everybody knows that bees make honey and wax, but they also make a really super cool thing called propolis.
Propolis?
Yeah, so nectar is to honey as tree sap is to propolis. And they use it as like just like a general like sealing glue.
So that's why you have to like unhinge it?
Yeah, so like it's all this dark brown stuff. They're just like, oh, it's like spackle. They're like, let's...
Right, the spackle are joined up.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, this one's really full
nectar,
looking.
yeah. So we're on the periphery of the hive here. Now we're getting
Holy
inside.
macadalama.
Oh my God, and there's the queen. What a treat. Look
What?
at that right
Where's
there.
the queen?
See her? She's a longer, bigger bee.
Yes! I found her!
There she is.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool!
She lays 2,000 eggs a day.
A day?
In the height of the season.
Mama is busy.
Yeah, she's super busy.
Wow.
All right, I think they're a little bit done with us here, so I'm gonna
Sorry, Mr. Bees.
close this back up. Is there anything else you wanted to see? Bud?
No, I think that's it. I just really wanted to see like how many are in there and the whole process.
It's pretty cool.
I must ask you a question. Is this your honey?
It is, yes.
So you go from the roof to here? How many of these?
You'll get like 100 pounds from a hive in a good year.
100 pounds. They cook with it here?
They cook with it here, they bake with it here.
I must ask you one more question. Can I keep this one? I'm leaving.
I love that. He's cool.
He's super cool. I could hang out with Jake all day.
He's very, we were saying, watching it, he's very chill.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's a beekeeper. I mean, you don't expect an excitable beekeeper, you know?
No, yeah, it was really interesting, really fun. So he was telling me about just where he keeps his bees and how long he's been doing it, and just that the process is like having one in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'd think you're like, okay, they're just swarms of bees around here.
No.
You don't really notice it though. I mean, because they travel for so far and then go back to their little hive. It's fascinating.
And they're so important.
They
Not
are.
to sound, they're so important to Earth and just us in general as people and humans and our existence here, not to get too Nova. Yeah. To learn more about Skinny Jake and his honey, check out their website right there at the bottom of your screen, skinnyjakesfathoney.com. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Check the poll here.
Okay.
Jason Show TV on Instagram. We have about 500 votes. I would like to get it up 200 more people. There are thousands of people watching right now. I need about 200 more people to vote. Do you
For my
No,
answer.
for mine. Do you enjoy cake and ice cream together? Kendall and Jeff they think you can't eat that together. Jason Show TV, go to the stories, take the poll. We'll have the results right after this. Back in a moment. 200 more people. Hello. Kendall joins me again. It's been a running theme throughout our show today. Kendall's wrong. And that's the theme today. We have about 1 minute. Do you eat cake with your ice cream? Let me look one more time. With just under 600 people voting, "73% of America says yes. 27% are like you people." Yeah. And by the way, we also took a poll of the control room. 100% of the people in the control room Ted doesn't count. Don't even say Ted. Tomorrow on the show, Sarah Rogers returns with fashionable shorts. Plus, what food can Ted actually eat? We're going to find out tomorrow. That and more tomorrow. But right now, if you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.